well, let's play then. We'll go ahead and start.
Cool.
So, you guys, I'll give you a little bit of backstory first. So, in the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple of days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribord Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. So, if you guys can see on the map here, this is the Tribord Trail right here.
Mm-hmm.
This dotted line that heads east. So that's kind of where you guys are at right now. We kind of fade in as you guys are on a wagon, just kind of hanging out, doing your wagon thing. Is anybody riding on the wagon, or are you guys kind of all just walking next to it? There's a couple oxen that are pulling it.
Oh, I'm definitely riding on the wagon.
I'm
There's
a wizard.
no way
I
I'm gonna-
don't have a lot of speed, so I'm gonna be in the wagon.
Okay, so everybody is just riding
We're all
in
chilling
on the wagon. Cool.
A second thought, maybe I should be walking. If he's asking this question,
I'm just trying to figure out where to put you guys on the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys to the map here, and so you can kind of see what I'm looking at here. So as you guys are going down the wagon, I'll give you guys a chance actually really quick. Let's go ahead and you guys can introduce your characters. If you have any sort of backstory or anything, you can go ahead and say that here. It's okay if you don't. But I would just go around, introduce your characters, who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there. So Andrew, let's go ahead and start with you.
I'm Doggled. I'm a wizard, ex-military. I like to blow things up. That's pretty much it.
All right. Tia?
I am Zith. I am a high elf cleric ordained by God, a little snobby, a lot snobby, and I am here to save all the peasants.
Very nice.
Lucas.
I am a cleric.
I'm Judd. Kind of a brawler. Always out there looking out for like people who I feel like aren't able to protect themselves. So just trying to bring some justice to the world.
Cool.
Noble.
Chris.
I am Hollow Baron. I believe it was a halfling rogue. And I'm more of the sneaky type, but I'll probably mess somebody up if I have to.
Very cool. All right, so you guys are on the Tribord Trail. You've been there for about half a day now. As you come around a bend, you spot two dead horses sprawled out about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path.
Ooh, this can't be good.
Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. So the road's pretty narrow and it's got like a drop off on either side of your wagon there.
Sounds like ambush.
Can't be
I'm not
good.
trusting that.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, what are you investigating?
Determine if it was an ambush.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, go.
And maybe see if there was like an attempt to funnel somebody somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's arrows sticking out of them, what else would it be? They didn't just do that to do that.
Don't know. It doesn't strike me as something that would normally be laying here, especially if there's cliffs and all that. So I'd like to see if maybe there's some clues laying around. Maybe there were, maybe some bodies dragged off in a direction, or multiple sets of footprints.
So just
Okay.
a robbery or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
All right, so I do a slash roll. I have a +7. Do I add that to it? Just like a roll
Yeah.
d20
So
plus
roll
7?
d20 plus 7. Ooh, all right.
Nice.
Yeah. So you can tell that the arrows in here are crudely made, usually used by creatures like goblins. You can see a lot of different footprints. There was definitely a little bit of a skirmish here, and you do see some drag marks that head north of your position.
I can tell where they're going.
Sort of, yeah. There's kind of a small trail there.
Would it be in the same direction that we're heading?
No, so you guys are heading east.
Yeah.
This goes north into the
That's-
forest.
North. Okay.
So
Yeah,
where are
maybe
they
we can
going?
just avoid it.
Oof. I don't know where they're going.
Well,
You can also see that the saddlebags on the horses have been looted. Nearby, there's an empty leather map case laying on the ground.
guess I don't like the fact that there could be somebody in that cave or someplace in the forest that doesn't know that we might be able to help them. You know, maybe they're still alive. Maybe somebody's out there still alive. They're not
Right.
shot.
But at the same time, we could avoid the trouble.
Leave it.
True. But then,
Ugh.
would that make us any better than the people that shot him with arrows? Knowingly
Gone
leave
down that
someone
empty
behind.
path.
Morality.
I don't want to be ambushed.
Maybe they drug themselves down that path.
I don't want to be ambushed. If we're going to be continuing on and it happened to them, I don't want to be shot in the back with arrows.
As you say
Okay.
that, 4 goblins jump out of the forest, 2 on each side of the road.
Oh no.
Let us
Here we
go
go.
ahead and roll our first initiative of the night.
Yay. And that is going to be a d20 plus dex.
D20
Right.
plus your dex modifier. Yep.
So just a d20 for me. Ooh. So roll a d20, Tia.
Okay.
Everybody
so
has to.
how do I? Let's see. Roll d20. That's it.
Yep.
Slash roll
I get the
D20 and then
formula
add
wrong.
add your dexterity modifier to it.
Oh. I didn't
With
add
the
my
plus
dexterity.
one.
That's fine. You,
Plus
you can
1.
do that afterwards.
Yeah. 18 plus 2.
So Andrew, what was your total?
My total's a
Goggles.
16. I don't have a dex modifier.
Okay, that's fine. Hollow Baron, what was your initiative?
Initiative. I'm trying to find that sheet here, but it's showing up as all like 0, 0, 0, 0, all the way down.
You're in D&D Beyond for your character sheet.
Oh, that's why I can find it. I'm over here looking at like you guys all have it. Okay, let me pull that up here. I have it.
While you're
Tia,
pulling
what's
that
your
up.
dex modifier?
Dex is plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so 16
So-
total there.
Yep.
Judd.
So
I got a 20.
Cool.
18 plus 2 for dex.
Here we go.
there's the background.
There it is.
Okay. Alright, so dexterity plus 4.
Ooh.
Vicious goblins, dude. They're just like frothing at the mouth.
They
Yeah.
are, man. You gotta do a slash roll.
Slash roll.
Right.
We went over this.
No, I know. It's
Oh
not
my god, Andrew.
I give him shit all the time. Ooh.
Okay, that's not bad.
You
15,
going
alright.
last, little rogue.
Okay, so the goblins have caught you guys by surprise. So they are going to get to attack first before you guys get to react.
Alright,
So
okay.
they're just little goblins. Oh, yeah, just
Could be
gotta
worse.
number
Could be
these guys real quick.
hobgoblins.
That's true.
Mm.
You guys are just level 1 critters
Yeah.
there. Okay, this first one here on the top left he is going to take out a short bow and is going to target the rogue sitting in the back of the cart. And he is going to draw it back and take a shot. An 8 does not hit your armor class, so it misses. You were able to dodge out of the way. The one on the top right is also going to take out a short bow, and he's going to try to hit the wizard. And does an 18 hits your armor class, right?
My armor class is a 10.
All right, so yes, that will
You'd have to
definitely
be
hit.
drunk and sleeping to miss. That's gonna hurt.
So go ahead and, sir, take 7 points of damage, please.
I'm dead.
All
I'm
right.
at 0.
The wizard is unconscious.
Oh my god.
I only have 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. The one on the bottom left is going to take a short bow out and is going to hit the monk, or attempt to hit the monk with a short bow. Does a
You'd think
14
my
hit your armor class?
investigation would see that.
Yes.
Investigation would not see that people are hiding around you.
Nice try.
What's your armor class,
14.
Judd? 14, so that does count. All right, so let's go ahead. Go ahead and take 4 points of piercing damage.
Ugh.
And the one on the bottom right is going to target the high elf. And does an 18 hit you?
I have an armor class of 18.
So that hits it and matches it. So go ahead and take 4 points of piercing damage for me. And then Judd Bedrock, you are up. How would you like to react?
Judd shouts to somebody stabilize that wizard, and I'm gonna go get me some new goblin slippers.
All right.
He jumps down from the cart, and I think I have 30 feet of movement speed. Does that
Yep.
jump down count as?
No, each square is going to be 5 feet, so you've got plenty of. You can move anywhere you want. You can hit any one of the 4 you would
Okay.
like.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the bottom left one.
Okay.
And sort of jump down here next to him, and be like, "Hey, little goblin, fuck." And basically, I'm gonna do an unarmed strike against
Okay.
this guy.
Why unarmed?
So
He's a
it'll
monk.
be 1d4
Oh, yeah.
plus
That's right.
2.
D20 plus 4. You got to roll the hit first.
D20 plus 4. Got it. Okay, so
Andrew, you can blame Dewey for not being here for you fall unconscious in the first round of combat.
Yeah, right. First encounter. 7 points of damage from an arrow. That's horrible.
Well, you're pretty much a wuss, though.
damn.
If I would have had that mithril shirt, I would
What
have
am I
been
doing
fine.
wrong here?
Rude.
There we go.
Ooh.
So 18 plus
alright.
4. 22 hit.
Yep, that will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Your 1d4 plus 2.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Why are you wearing your pants on your head?
Because he's your
That's what
kid.
kids do.
Alright, hold on. I gotta say goodnight to him.
All
Sorry
right,
to
go ahead.
kind of grind this to a halt. But hold
That's right. I'll just lay here dead. It's all good. So I did the 7 damage hit damage, and now it has failure and success for death saves.
Yep,
So do I just check the box?
you
for
will.
making the
Yeah,
save?
once you do it. Yeah, and if you go to 3 successes, it should automatically take you back to where you need to be. You may have to. We'll cross that
Okay.
bridge when we get to it.
Got it.
All right.
2 plus 2, so
2
4.
is 4. Okay, cool. You do 4 damage to the creature. Now you can do another unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Oh,
So
man.
you can do another unarmed strike.
Let's do it. So
Alright.
Judd throws out his right cross and then comes back for a knee to the head.
All right.
Awesome.
Let's do.
You gotta roll the hit
Oh.
first. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Each attack is a
Let's do
separate
this.
roll.
Yes.
Macros would come in handy.
20. So 11.
11 does not hit.
Damn. All right, so he swings over the goblin's head.
Yep, he's able to nimbly duck out of the way as your right
He's not
hook
a very
goes over.
pious monk.
Wing and a miss.
So nimbly bimbly.
Yep. All right, so now this one in the top left, he is going to run out. He's going to take a short bow, sheath it, and he's going to bring out a scimitar. He's going to run up to the base of the wagon, and he's going to try to slice the rogue with the scimitar.
No attack of opportunity for that, then, huh?
No, not for entering range. It's only if he was to leave range.
Okay.
He rolls a 22, so that will hit you. Chris, go ahead and take 5 points of damage, please.
Oh.
Oh no. First encounter is not going very well.
Definitely not.
Everyone dies, roll new characters.
I was gonna say we're gonna get taken out by the
We're all
goblin
gonna
squad.
die here. That was a very.
Hey, you know what would come in
Short
handy right now?
campaign.
A fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool. Luckily we got one heal so far, right?
Yeah. It's alright, I'll
Wait,
throw a
are
message
you
in the
back-
chat.
Are you back up, Doggo?
No,
No,
not yet. It
not
hasn't
yet.
came around to me.
Okay.
I have to make a death save.
Where's that list I can go off of it just to do damage? I gotta remember.
It's on your character sheet.
Yeah, in your character sheet, if you go down to the actions section, if you scroll down a little bit, that'll tell you what you have there as far as like weapons that you can use.
Actually, I mean, I see those. I'm talking like you said, take 5 damage.
Oh, so okay, so on the top
Oh,
right where your hit
okay.
points are, you see where it has like the little, there's heal, and then there's a blank line, and then there's damage. In the blank line, go ahead and put in the 5 points and then click on damage.
Gotcha. Yep, got it. I'm down at 4.
All right, Doggled, go ahead and please make a death saving throw for me. So go ahead and just roll a d20.
Ooh, okay.
Good luck.
That is a fail. Let's go ahead and
So
mark
I-
down one fail.
Yep, one fail.
Cool. Zith, you are up.
Okay, so because Doggold is down, can I cure him or res him? Is he like dead?
And he's not dead, so he's just fallen unconscious. If he fails his 3 death saves, then he's dead. And you don't have the spells necessary to resurrect him, but you can heal him. So you have cure wounds. You have, let's see.
Healing word and
Well, spare the dying is a cantrip, so you can use that as many times as you want. So technically, Andrew has 0 hit points, so you can stabilize him, so he won't have to make death saves anymore. He will just be at 0 hit points.
Or you can heal me.
Or you can heal
Yeah.
him and give him health points, and then he can come back and do.
Alright, let's do that. Then I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a 1d8 and add 2 to that.
Alright. 1d8 and add 2.
Yes.
Oh, cool. The dice roller tracks your last inputs.
Yeah. Okay. For a 5, Andrew, go ahead and take Doggle. Take 5 health points. You no longer have to make death saves, so you can click on your hit point section. Yeah, and then just bring yourself to 5 hit points.
Can I remove this arrow from my side?
Yeah, you can.
You're welcome.
Thank
all right.
you. Thank you.
Zith, do you want to move anywhere? You still have a movement if you would like.
No. I'm good
Okay.
right here.
So that skips over me because I was incapacitated.
So your death save is technically your turn.
Right.
Yeah, because you were incapacitated at that time.
Right.
Cool. Hollow Baron, you are up, sir. I'm just gonna call you Hollow.
Yeah, go for it. Can I go and try and take out that goblin? Would I be able to?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can. You got your daggers there. You got your rapier that you can use.
I want to try and use that rapier.
All right, go for it.
1d8 plus 3, so.
Well, so first you got to roll to hit. So roll a 1d20 and then add 5 to it. The music went away.
Come on, goblin kebab.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Yeah.
So now you can go ahead and roll your 1d8 and then add 3 to it.
8 plus 3. Ah,
Hey, it's 4 damage still.
For 4 points of damage. All right.
I'll take it.
Cool.
Now make sure to slash me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
Are you saying that in character?
I am.
Like as your
Yeah.
rogue?
In character, yes.
Fucking goblins.
Damn goblins.
All right. Goblin number 2. He is going to keep his short bow out, and seeing that his buddy was struck by the rogue, he's going to take his short bow and go for the little rogue.
Can you
there.
identify which one is one? Two
Sorry.
and all
This one is number 1.
okay.
Let me see if I can put any sort of markers on him. No, that's okay.
Because I'd hate to cast a spell at something that has like 1 hit point or whatever, as opposed
Right.
to being 4 if we don't know which one is what.
Okay, I'll go ahead and refer to them by their color codes.
Okay.
Since I don't have numbers, I may be able to get those later on down the road. But okay, so the blue goblin will go ahead and take a short bow out and aim it at the rogue there. And his bow, he drops it back, fires, and it goes wide, misses him. The green goblin is going to, now that he's in hand-to-hand combat with the monk, he's going to sheath his short bow, take out a scimitar, and attempt to slash at you, Judd.
Oh, hell no.
And he will hit you.
Damn.
So please go ahead and take 3 points of slashing damage from a scimitar strike.
Freaking goblins.
The orange goblin is going to stick with his short bow, aim it at the cleric, and fire. And
Oh, no.
will critically miss. So his bowstring breaks, and he has to spend his next turn trying to fix it.
That's what happens when you mess with
go ahead and
God's
mark that.
emissary.
There you go. Judd, that brings us back to you.
Alright, yeah, Judd doesn't like blades and all that stuff, so he's gonna just punch this guy in the face.
All right.
So let's do that. So let's say it's a 15.
15 will hit.
All right. Okay,
You crack
so
through
that's
his-
damage. So 5 points of damage.
Perfect. Describe how you kill this creature.
Oh my god. Yeah, he kind of ducks down, like kind of squats a little bit, so he can look right in the goblin's eyes, and then he says, "Sure you can," and jumps up in the air and uppercuts the.
Perfect. The goblin lets out a screech and falls backwards, dead.
Nice.
Now you do still have a movement and a bonus action you can use, so you can move and strike
Okay.
another target.
All right, so let's see. All right, so he's gonna move and get up close to the orange goblin here,
Okay.
so that he can try and at least take another ranged fighter out of the battle here.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, that was close. I saw it.
God.
I saw it.
Woo.
That'd have been bad.
So it's a 17 to hit,
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
and damage is 5.
All right. You deal 5 points of damage to this guy who's trying to fix his bow.
Hell yeah. I'm
Nice.
just gonna kick him in the ear.
Cool.
So it really
Yep.
pisses him off.
You do it. Oh yeah, he's looking at you and he's snarling like Gollum does.
Oh.
That's what happens.
All right, bring it on, buddy.
All right. Okay, Red Goblin. He is going to, with his scimitar, try to hit the rogue. does.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, I know he's right next to you. He does hit you. So let's go ahead and take 7 points of slashing damage, please.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Oh, no.
The goblin jumps up and swipes at your ankles, hits him, and that's enough to take you down. Doggled.
Not good.
So,
Red
I'm
has
down
taken
at
no.
this point.
Red has taken no damage, right?
Uh,
Red and-
Take a
red
little
and blue?
damage, I think.
Red has taken some
4
damage.
points or
Yep.
something.
Okay. Because he's the closest. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
So that is a D20 plus 7.
Correct.
Nice.
17.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your 1d10 for damage.
Three.
Describe how
Doesn't
you
look like it
incinerate this
takes-
creature.
Doesn't take any bonus damage.
No, not on a firebolt.
Alright.
Describe how you
I
kill this
shoot-
creature.
A bolt of fire directly between his eyes.
Ooh.
Burns his head.
All right.
His hair.
Set him on fire like a candle.
Yep. Just.
Perfect. All right, this guy is dead. Do you want to move or anything? Or are you good where you're at?
I am good where I am. I don't have a bonus action or anything like that, I don't think, right?
You do not. No.
Then I'm good.
All right, Zith, you're up.
Alright, so I'd like to cast Healing Word on our rogue.
Okay.
So that would be D4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I don't know what that is though.
Healing word. That's what you're doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be which is 1d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Wisdom is your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, I see.
No, I was looking for like spell casting as the actual
Yeah.
skill.
Ah.
Ooh,
Ugh.
1. That's 3 total though.
Well, something.
All right, Hollow, go ahead and take 3 points of healing. You are back conscious again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome
Yeah.
back to the fight.
Sucks dying, doesn't it?
Red will give you wings.
And with that, Hollow, you are up.
All right. Did orange end up getting hit, or did blue still not hit yet?
Blue still not hit.
All right, let's go and try and get him. And I have a short bow, so I can try and see if I can get him from a distance if I'm not close enough.
Oh, you should have enough movement. You should
Yeah,
have 30
you-
feet,
well-
right?
You can aim it from here, and you can hit either one of them.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll save that for a little bit. So I have a short bow. It's a 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, which one are you trying to hit?
The blue one.
Blue one. All right, go ahead and roll your d20 first, because you got to roll to see if you hit him.
Yep.
No.
That will not
Gotta
hit.
work on my aim, guys. I'm
Be
sorry.
wary from dying and coming back.
Yep.
I'm
My
alive.
fault.
All right, so after seeing that an arrow whizzed past his head, the blue goblin is going to be like, nope, and he's going to shoot you right back, and he will miss.
Ah, okay.
The other goblin, he's spending this turn fixing his bow, so his turn is skipped.
Is that
Judd.
what the little icon over his?
Yeah, it was just these are like status markers, so it just reminded me that, hey, he's got something that he had to do.
Cool. Okay, yeah, Judd's gonna try to punt this guy's head off of his body.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see if he can hit.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yes.
That will definitely hit.
Now let's see.
19 and
Even
20
more
is still a
than-
critical, right?
Just a
So-
20.
So
Just a
5.
20?
Natural 20. All right, 5 points of damage. Describe how you kill this guy.
Yeah, he basically just does like a Sparta kick into this guy's chin.
All right. All right. With doing that, the last goblin, seeing that as all of his friends have been destroyed, runs away, just
Oh,
like a
no.
little coward, and he just takes off down that northern path in the woods,
No,
and he
no.
and he bails.
Get your ass back
I want to
here,
chase him down.
coward!
I mean, I have 120-foot range on this firebolt.
You briefly killed two of my
How
friends.
far can he move? Because if he's not over 120 feet away,
Well, he's moved down 30 feet into brush. You can't see where he
Okay.
is anymore.
No line of sight.
So I guess we kind of have a conundrum here. Should we inspect all the bodies and stuff?
we should probably heal up.
Okay.
We took some damage, and then probably should check the bodies.
Is it so? Was it just a body there with some arrows?
It was a
Two
horse.
horses.
There's and a horse. Okay.
I mean, because the horse needed its heel.
Ooh. I like where the rogue's head is.
I have animal handling.
There's not much where we're at. Horse has your good nutrition.
I do have +3 to survival, so I mean that could
You know,
that
track
could.
him.
I don't know. How hurt are we? I'm at 5 out of 7.
I'm down to 3.
Yeah. So we should probably heal.
Okay.
How does that
should
work
we-
if we're not
should we
having a
rest?
healing spell?
If
Is it a
you're,
rest?
it's yeah. So you would technically be taking a short rest, and so what you do is you would roll hit dice. So on your character sheet, you all on the top of it, there's the short rest button. If you click on that, it'll tell you, like how many hit dice you have. There's this weird recover feature. I don't know what that is. That happens on every character. It looks like. Don't worry about that. Don't touch that. But underneath that, should say your class and then what your hit die is and how many you have.
I see
Okay.
it. Okay.
So
So-
1d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
And you only have one of them.
Yeah, I have a 1d8 plus 2.
So you can use that to heal yourself for now. Just check the box if you're going to use it, and then click on take short rest.
Okay.
And then
If we're all in agreement, we can do that. Then we can chase that guy down.
I might need to.
I didn't think.
Yeah.
I don't think I took any damage, so I don't need to.
Yeah, I took all. I took
Yeah,
damage.
you're at
what?
6.
I got you.
You took
Alright,
I'm gonna go
one
use a short
shot.
rest then.
Yeah.
I did?
All right. Are we
Yeah.
are we cool with?
Oh, that's
so
right. I did 4 points.
Do you guys want to look at everything first and then do the short rest?
Okay, let's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's check everything. I agree. That's a good idea.
You said there was like a little map case or something that was like open or something.
Oh.
Empty.
Yeah. Let's see.
Could we check that and see if maybe they left a clue? Maybe there's some sort of note or something they left behind that would lead us to know where they're going.
I want to dust for fingerprints. So perception.
you're looking at the map case? Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay. Chris, what's your perception?
My perception is. Let's see.
I got a +3 on it.
0.
I got a 0.
Let me see what mine is here.
I think my main one, yeah, mostly my stealth is probably gonna be the highest thing out of everything.
It's a wisdom modifier, so
Mm-hmm.
Well, there should be in the skills. There's a perception.
I have a +2.
Chris, you
I
have
got a +3.
+0.
Mine's plus 4.
Plus 0.
Okay. I'll
Plus
I'll
4.
roll, and it's what? So D20 plus 2.
Yep.
Gotta really
Mm.
toss that one. Okay.
Hey, man.
21.
21. All right, so you investigate the map case. You can see that it was, it was forced open. It looks like there's little claw marks on it. There's a little bit of blood, But other than that, there's nothing hidden inside of it. It looks like whatever was in the case was taken out and left behind.
Anything else noteworthy in the area that I didn't already investigate?
What about the body that's there?
There's no humanoid body. It's just horse bodies.
Oh, okay. So, all right, and the horse only had the map case.
Yeah. The saddlebags that were on the horse have been looted. There's nothing in the saddlebags.
Can we check those arrows to see maybe if there's some sort of clue where they came from?
So, I think he did that.
Yeah, so Andrew already looked around. You can see that the path that the goblin went down, that's really the only path in this area. Go ahead and roll, those who want to, go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
Ooh. Let's see if I put
D20.
Yep, D20 plus your survival modifier.
Mine's a total of 8.
Oh, 22.
Oh.
So should I be rolling this too, or no?
If you want to. You don't have to.
Okay. 8, not bad.
20.
Okay. Zith and Judd, you guys, upon closer inspection of the area, you can see that this is an area where goblins have been using to ambush travelers that have come through. You can see that about a dozen goblins have come and gone along this trail, as well as like farther in the trail you can see, just like Dogwood saw earlier, that there were human-sized bodies, like drag marks, being hauled from this site up this trail.
Filthy little goblins. They're definitely using this place for an ambush. I bet there's a hideout somewhere near
Short rest, heal up.
where they're keeping all their
Take them out.
keeping all the loot. Maybe
I
we
don't
can
like
make a
getting
little
shot.
extra cash on the way to making some cash.
Maybe. I definitely don't like being shot with arrows.
And plus,
I don't
it seems
like getting my
like
ankles cut.
they took prisoner too, right? So
Yep.
unless they are gonna eat whoever they killed.
Well, I'm sure if they're still alive, if we rescue them, there might be some sort of reward.
Probably.
That's
I like
pretty
money.
Good.
Might give us whatever they're carrying on those horses that has something.
Short
into
rest
it.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
All right. Let's take a break for a second, and then we'll go follow that trail.
Do we have to roll for the short rest?
No,
or-
you click on short rest on the top of the character sheet. Yeah, check the box and take short rest.
Well, you
Okay.
have to roll to see how much hit points you get back.
Oh, okay. So 1d.
So if yeah,
plus 2.
yeah, if you're still at full health, there's no reason for you to use any hit dice,
Right.
so you're fine. But if you're using your hit dice to regain health, go ahead and just check that box.
Cool. I'm at max then.
Okay.
Alright, so I got 3 points back.
That helped. I think that helped everybody.
Sure did.
Alright.
Jeez. 10 hit
Eight.
points, anybody?
Sweet.
Now I can go,
You can never go higher than your max unless you have a
Yeah.
spell that gives you temporary hit points.
Alright, so I'm back up to full health.
Yeah.
So is
Cool.
it time to press
Chase
on
them
and
down.
see these guys?
Okay.
So, do we need to roll anything to see if we can follow their trail? Or...
So the trail that is carved into the forest is, I mean, it's easy enough for you guys to notice where it's going. It is only wide enough for only one person to go at a time, so you will have to go down single file. So I will need to know what order you guys are going down the trail in.
I'll go first. I don't want any of my other party here to get hurt.
I'll go last.
So
So,
Okay.
since you're going first, what's your AC?
14.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on him. That'll give him another, oh, well, hang on.
Well,
It only
you may
does.
need it because if they have more arrows.
Well, that's true. I do have shield that I can cast as a reaction. I was caught by surprise, so I couldn't use it last time.
Right.
But the target's base AC becomes 13 plus its Dex modifier. So I don't know if that would actually help.
I have Shield
That
of
would
Faith
not.
+2 to AC.
Yours just gives a flat +2.
That's correct.
That would probably be more beneficial to cast it on him. Does it last until it's dismissed?
It says here, granting a +2 bonus to AC for the duration. Whatever that means.
Duration is up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, up to 10 minutes. There it is.
Okay.
I mean, that would
Well,
help.
Yeah, if yes, if you see fit, then yeah, go ahead. I will. We'll
Your
do
deference
Operation
is-
Human Shield here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Let me go ahead and cast that.
Okay.
So if you cast it, I think you have to uncheck it, right?
No, if you cast it, you have to just click the cast button next to it, and that will
Yeah.
automatically check the slot, and it'll use the slot for you.
Okay.
Mhm.
And when you're out of slots, you can't use those like any first level spells. You can
Right.
You're limited to cantrips.
Cool. So I have cast it. So +2.
Okay, so we see that. Okay, Judd, you can go ahead if you want to on your character sheet. You can override your armor class in the customize section, or you can
Here I
just
come.
remember that you have a +2, if that's easier.
Okay.
Other than that, who's going to be behind Judd?
I'll be behind him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna point at that guy.
Okay, so we're going to go. That's pretty much your marching order, top to bottom there.
Yep.
Okay. We'll wait for TV back.
So
She got her headset on. You're good.
Dewey gonna jump in at all, or is he just not playing this one?
I told him he can if he wants to. He said he just got home.
Oh, he's probably got his kids and then food and all that.
So either way, if he doesn't jump in now, I can ride him in next session.
Okay.
He can be the drunk fighter trying to seduce everybody at the bar.
Yeah.
So, since Mage Armor isn't really helpful for anybody, I'm gonna cast it on myself. Because I think my reaction shield. Oops. No. Go back. My shield spell. Well, it's still a spell slot. And that's a +5 bonus until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, that one's not really an out of combat spell.
Yeah, that's an in combat.
That one's more
I
of
don't
an
want
in
to.
combat.
I don't want to burn a spell slot now. Mage Armor will last 8 hours, but I don't know if we'll have another time to rest and reset.
The other thing you got to look at on that, so Mage Armor is... Oh, it's not a concentration. Okay, so it just lasts.
Nope. Yep, lasts for 8
That's cool.
hours. Gives me
so
a.
if you get hit, it doesn't.
Well, no,
go
it just
away or
it
something.
makes my AC 13 plus my Dex, but my Dex is 0, so I would just gain 3 points.
Right.
But
I mean, that's still.
That's still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
that
but
lowers your
burn-
Might be
chances
worth it.
from 50% to
We
whatever.
don't really know what
70%.
we're walking into here.
well, I think I'll save it because Shield is also a first level spell, and that will, if I'm hit by a ranged attack or magic missiles, I'll gain 15 to my armor class. Well, +5 to my armor
Plus
class.
5.
Yeah. The duration only is 1 round though.
Yeah.
But
so
if I'm
it-
targeted, every time, my AC has a +5.
Right. Yeah.
No, you can't have any of that pizza. She's still listening if we just are moving forward.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, my
all right,
mic's on. Sorry.
no worries. All right, so you guys head down the trail, cutting through the brush as you go along. Judd as Judd's leading the path. About 10 minutes down the way, Judd, I want you to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Ooh, perception. Let me check my modifier here. Plus 2. So 9. I don't see
Okay.
anything.
So as you're trailing down the path, you hear a crack,
Oh,
and I want you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Should have the road go first.
Well, he's got a +4 to his dexterity saving throws, so we'll see what happens there.
okay, so D20 plus 4.
D20 +4 on that.
15.
All right. So, as you are trudging forward, you hit what looks like a snag. You hear the crack, and you are able to jump nimbly out of the way as a snare goes up into the trees, not like missing your leg. So
Shifty
you were-
little goblins.
Yep.
I think Judd was maybe a little too hot under the
Gung-ho.
collar, yeah, to realize that there may have been a trap there. He was ready for a fight.
Always check for traps.
Yep.
As I
All
point
right.
to the rogue.
All right. So, are you guys going to continue down the path?
Yeah, let's.
That's where
Well,
it keeps going.
should we try to stealth at all?
If you guys want to sneak down the path, you can. That's fine. Taking your time, trying to be
I
quiet.
can stealth it. If you want me to go take lead, I can definitely take lead and stealth my way down.
Well, no, she already put the spell on me for the AC, so
Okay.
we might as well go in with the Operation Meat Shield.
Alright, let's go
yeah.
then.
So
Push on.
let's go. Let's go.
All right. You guys trudge down the path. Now, about another 10 minutes goes by. Judd, I want you to make a perception check for me.
Okay, perception. 22.
All right,
Natural 20.
so-
That rubbed
yep.
the sleep out of my eyes.
There you go. So you see, as you're going down, you stop and you put your hands up to stop everybody behind you. As you see in front of you, a very, to your eyes, a very poorly disguised pit trap. So there are branches and leaves covering this 6 foot wide pit trap.
Okay, so he's gonna shout out to everyone in the party.
Well, I mean, we're right behind you.
Oh, okay. Hey, pay attention. There's definitely a hole here. Don't fall in there. I value your ankles.
Mm.
I don't want to break them again.
Okay, so I guess we'll just sidle around that. Jump
Yeah.
over, probably.
Okay. You guys circumvent that, no problem. Great. So as you guys continue down the path, you start to hear sounds of water, like a little creek coming down. You open up to this clearing, and you see what looks like a cave entrance in front of you. I'm gonna move you guys to another map.
Oh.
Get rid of these characters since he's not here. We'll move you in the right order as well. Just do this right here. Cool. Yep. So you guys kind of walk out here. You see this little river and this little, what looks like the entrance to some sort of cave structure.
Yay, dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys, for making it this far, you each can take 75 experience.
How
So,
do we tally up
To
the
do
experience?
that,
Yeah,
yep,
how do we
so
do that?
right underneath your name and your gender, your race and class and all that stuff, you see like a little progress bar. Click
Yeah.
on that,
Oh,
manage experience, which is the third item down on that list, and then you can under add XP you can type in 75.
Okay.
Alright.
756. Nope.
Only about one
Nice.
sixth until level 2.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Hey,
so it
that's-
looks like
that's
you need 300 experience to get to level 2. So for your efforts in defeating the goblins and making your way past those pit traps and the snare, and finding this
Cool.
cave, and there you are. What would you guys like to do at this point?
Judd wants to get a drink of water because he is famished from the
Okay.
trip. So,
Shouldn't we have rations and all that, or no?
probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Nothing like-
not too worried about you guys maintaining your, how much food you have or anything like that. That's kind of a level of complexity I don't like to do.
Right.
I hear that.
The water skin.
I guess this is more just flavor water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's LaCroix.
What's the time of day?
You're probably looking at about 2 p.m. ish from when you guys
Okay.
left Phandalin. Or sorry, when you left Neverwinter.
Okay.
I have light if we need it.
I will probably need that at some point. I think I have a torch in my backpack.
No need.
Which I'll probably have to do that. But
No need. I got you
Well-
covered.
Judd gets down on a knee and grabs up a couple cups of water, drinks it down, and then turns around to everyone and says, "It's delicious."
I could probably pick up some of that water since I have a water skin.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Fill it up.
Yes. Let's see. I think I have one of those too.
I think we all have
Water
one.
skin can hold 4 pints of liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill mine.
I have ration, but I don't actually have. Oh yeah, I do have water skin. Okay. Adventuring gear. Sorry, it's all under adventuring gear.
Yeah. So I see customize, cost override, weight override, name and notes. Can I actually add something to that, or do we just?
I think it's-
I think it's
your
just
water skin.
fill it.
Yeah, it's just flavor.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just
So as you guys are there, I'll just explain officially what this area looks like. So following the Goblin's Trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. So you can see that is kind of like right here.
Okay. So we're gonna have to either go through the stream or across it to get up into the cave.
How deep is it?
It's easily crossable. You guys can.
Okay.
Okay. So
pushing on.
I guess Judd's gonna move up toward the cave mouth on this side of the stream.
Okay, you can move your character. You have full control of your token, so
15, 20, 25.
you're out of combat, so that part doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna kind of move up to here. Oh shit.
So as you move up there, you can see that hiding around the corner of these brush are 2 goblins that are just look. They're supposed to be keeping watch, but they're being like lazy and just kind of hitting each other and jerking around.
Nice.
Okay, so Judd sort of like stops in his tracks, and then looks back at the party, and he kind of like motions toward the bushes over here, and holds up his 2 fingers, and then does like one of these little things, and
2 unicorn?
and he's like, okay, he kind of goes like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to just take these guys out?
Well, can we sneak past them, I wonder?
Not if they're guarding the entrance, I don't think.
Yeah, but they're not
Well,
paying
he said-
attention
He
either.
said they're not paying attention.
Now
Yeah.
I have a sneak attack.
Mm.
Ooh.
If we want to try and take one out without maybe alerting anybody.
Well, if they're
Or
not
making
paying
it work?
attention, you might be able to get in there and take one down before they even realize what's going on.
Well, sneak attack would give him the attack of surprise, and then it would be initiative.
Right, and then into a normal combat.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe he could get in and at least deal some damage,
Mm-hmm.
and that
You guys
way,
gonna follow up.
yeah. Can you do a sneak attack from range?
Yeah, if
It
you have
allows
the
me
bow.
to. Yeah. So I could do the short bow, and then I could add the sneak attack.
Yeah.
So does it still do with 5th edition out of character? Can you still stealth and sneak attack and be hidden? Because that made rogues like really OP back in 3rd.
So
and
you
2nd.
wouldn't necessarily be hidden, because if you're stealthing around, depending on like if you're attacking from behind a rock and like ducking down really quick,
Mhm.
you know it's gonna go based off the roll. So the goblins would have to roll perception
Right.
to find out where it came from, and if they rolled high enough, they would see that hey, someone's hitting them.
Can you mark them on the map where he sees them around the corner by chance?
If he wants to relay that information to you, yes.
Okay. Well, he said he saw 2 over
Okay.
here.
So they're just around the thicket, so they're kind of in this area right over here.
So you went right past him. I thought they were in the cave.
No, they're on the other side of the brush.
They should be outside where if there's any noise, which they should hear it. So I'm all for doing the sneak attack, but so if I were to do a sneak attack, let's say it's a short bow, it's a 1d6 plus 2, and then would it be on top of that the 1d6 for the sneak attack?
Yeah, if you're sneaking around and you're trying to surprise them and hit them like that, yeah, you would have advantage on it. I would give that to you, so you would get your extra d6 of damage.
Okay.
So, question: can we tell how they got back into the thicket from
So
where
there's
we
a-
are?
There's from where you are. I mean, there's a clearing right here
Yeah.
Right.
between
Okay.
the edge of the brush and the cave.
It looks like
so.
the trail that comes out of the cave leads right into that little alcove there.
Thanks for relaying that.
So I'm gonna back up my guy. Judd's gonna say, "Okay, let me come back here toward the party, so that I have less chance of being seen too, and also make room for the sneak attack here."
Yep. So I would just have to move it a little bit closer, I'm guessing. Like right above
Well-
him.
Mm-hmm. Well, where can we see them from? I guess is
Well, I could see.
You could. So you
Most
probably have to
of them
move like right
from
here to
there.
be able to see line of sight.
Or like you're like right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So
There
now
we
you
go,
can see
okay.
that one right there. You see him.
Yep.
So yeah. So if you're gonna go up there, you don't because they don't notice you. You guys aren't making a ton of noise. You can go ahead and roll your attack and then add your sneak attack to it.
can I reposition before we surprise them?
Yeah,
I'd
you
like
guys
to
can
be
do
in a
whatever
better-
you want before you do that. Yep.
Yep.
Let me. How can I move my guy?
Just click on the
Click on the
icon
token and move him.
drag him.
It's not letting me drag.
I think Judd's gonna actually step out into the stream.
You should be able to.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Mm-mm. Just give me color options and then.
Yeah, you just click and drag.
Weird. There we go. That's so weird.
You have to use the mouse, honey.
No, it wasn't giving me the crosshair. It was only giving me the hand icon.
Mm.
Weird.
Like I said, weird.
Alright. I think
I'm
we're all
good.
in place. You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
So
Let's
yeah, go ahead and do that, and then first you got to roll to hit.
No, true. Alright. Ignore that.
That was a good damage roll. Plus your
Nice.
dex modifier and all that.
Do you get any type of modifier for it being a sneak attack?
So let's
Well, it should be a
Or
dex
no,
modifier.
Sneak attack just gives you the extra damage.
Okay. Okay.
So I hit that. Is that 8 enough to hit him?
should
8
have a
plus
modifier.
your dex modifier, which is plus 4.
Oh, right.
for your short bow. That does not hit him.
Damn.
So, the two goblins see that a arrow has swung by, and they are now alerted to your presence. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. It's 14 for you, Doggled.
Yep.
Okay. 19 for Judd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it just a D20 or?
D20 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
I'd rather gives us the quick roll option here with all the different numbers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's convenient.
5 total.
Oh no.
Alright, Hollow. What's your initiative?
Alright, initiative. Where? Insight, intimidation,
Nope.
investigation.
It should be
Dex
at the very
modifier.
top of your.
It's
Yeah,
it's
he's
kind of
the
over
dex.
to the right a little bit above your actions. It's +2.
My actions. I don't see that. I'm looking at. Oh, I see +2. Okay, never mind. Alright, so now we're gonna have to. Let me try this roll. 20 plus 2.
Nope.
Oh, no,
Whoa.
that's not what I meant to.
That didn't do. That's not it.
I'm not using that.
D20 plus 2, not 2D20.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
18. Perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and start it. Judd, you were up first, sir.
So I act before the goblins.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You rolled a higher initiative than they did.
Okay, so I think Judd is going to delay.
Okay.
Because he knows that they know that someone's there, but they don't know how many. And
Okay.
he's gonna kind of see if we can funnel them out through this.
Alright, so you're essentially
little area.
waiting until they
Ambush
come
them.
into range.
One more time.
So you're waiting. So when you delay your action, you have to have like a if and if then.
Okay.
So
Alright,
if
yeah,
they come
so
into
then-
melee range, then I hit them type of deal.
Exactly.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So that's exactly what he wants to do. If they get within 5 feet of him, he's gonna punch or kick one of them.
Okay, cool. And we're gonna give this, since you guys ambushed them, you're gonna get your surprise round. Hollow, go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, so I can go back to the short bow and my sneak attack. So we're gonna do.
So you're not gonna get your sneak attack damage this time.
Okay. Because he
'Cause
already
you're-
knows that we're there.
Yep.
So I gotta roll
yeah.
for hit first.
So just roll the hit.
120. And then that should be the +4 still.
Yes, with your short bow.
Alright.
Mm.
13.
13 will not hit. Another arrow whizzes by.
Oh, it is.
You're
not
probably
like-
confused.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell's going on? Except they're speaking in Goblin. Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
Doggle, you are up, sir.
Are they within 5 feet of each other?
You do not know that. You do not know.
But I can see them from where I am.
You cannot see them from where you are.
No. I have to be.
You would be
like
able.
right there?
You would be able to
About
see
that.
them if you could see them. Line of sight is true in this.
Okay. So I can move up to 30 feet, so I can move here. Can I see them from there or no?
Can you see them? You should.
I
You,
guess not.
you do not see anything.
Okay.
So you can still. These are only 5-foot squares, so you can.
I'm not gonna get
Diagonal.
closer.
Diagonal doesn't count as extra movement. Diagonal is still considered 5 feet. So you can do whatever you want.
There we go.
Okay,
I can
so
see the
now
one.
you can see the corner of one. So if you have line of sight like that, you can still hit. He is going to have a little bit of cover, though, so he's going to get a little bit of a bonus to his AC because you can't fully see him if you decide to hit him now.
Well, I have acid splash, but it says attack save is Dex 15. Do I still use my spell hit?
No, so on that one, he has to make a dexterity saving throw or take the damage.
Right. But there's no roll to hit then.
There's no
That's
roll to
just me
hit,
throwing it. Okay.
and he's got to make a dex save. So if you're going to do that, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and roll his dex save.
Yep, we'll do that.
What's
Okay.
the range on that?
60 feet.
Oh,
Cool.
hell yeah.
And what's the save DC on that?
It says Dex 15.
Should tell you. 15. Okay, he fails. So you're
Takes
you lob
1d6 of acid damage.
okay,
Little
you
bobble.
lob your acid splash over in that general area, and go ahead and roll your 1d6. See what happens.
2.
All right, he takes his 2 points of damage.
Now it's acid though, but it doesn't say that it lasts for any duration.
Right.
So I'm assuming it's just one round.
Yep.
Okay. It's not like it's burning.
Might burn through his armor or something. But
Exactly. Okay. Bobble toss.
And that was 5 points total, right? Or no, it's 2 points.
2 points. I mean, yeah, it's 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear when you lob it at that guy, you hear both or two different screeches in that area. So it looks like your acid slash may have connected with another creature as well. Sith, you are up.
Okay. Let me cast Guiding Bolt. I'm not sure exactly how this works though.
you have to have line of sight.
Yes, you would.
Probably. Alright, so I
What
need
is
to
it?
move up. It's a direct damage spell.
Okay, so yeah, you would have to have line of sight as well.
46 damage too. Holy cow!
So if I move here, would I be able to see him?
Doesn't
Can you
change
see
the
them?
map.
Huh?
You would see them on the map.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gosh.
No.
Ah, okay. I see him now. Alright, so this says, let's see, 4d6 radiant damage?
So you got to roll the hit first.
Okay. What
so
do I...
you would roll a d20 and add 4 to it.
Okay.
Now I will say, before you, well, that's fine. Once you run out of spell slots, so I think this is your first level spell slot, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so you would not be able to use any spells until you take a long rest, which may be difficult to do in this cave. Which is fine. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, these are lower level goblins, and the guiding bolt is a pretty heavy first level spell.
So maybe use a cantrip instead.
I see.
Probably.
Okay.
I just don't want you to like blow a huge your best spell on like a trivial little goblin.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, well then instead, can we do Sacred Flame?
Absolutely.
That's a cantrip.
Yep. All right, so he has to make as you channel a beam of sacred flame. He will have to try to dodge out of the way of it. So let's see if he can do that. he is able to see the incoming radiant bolt of light from the sky and is able to jump out of the way at the last minute. Okay, that is the end of the surprise round. So Judd, you are up again.
Okay, so first thing he does is shout, "Come on out here, you cowards! Quit hiding in
Not
your
a
little
monk
cove."
thing at all.
And then he's gonna go ahead and move up into basically into their shit.
Okay.
He's tired of waiting. He's a brawler. He just wants to get in and throw some punches. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw a kick at this blue goblin here.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. So that's gonna be, is that D20 plus 2?
It should be plus 4, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dex bonus, right? So roll. Okay. So that's a 15.
15 will hit.
15 to hit. All right. And then we're gonna roll our damage here.
Wow.
Oh no! I don't think that's right.
I'll reach
No, you roll a D4 plus 2, not a D8.
1 second, guys.
Whoopsies.
Threw the wrong kick there.
Yep.
Sorry. There we go.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah.
Tickling.
There we go.
3 points of damage. All right, cool. All right, you do have a bonus action again. If you
So,
want
as his bonus, he's going to see if he can just face wash this guy over here, the red goblin. Just
Okay.
give him a quick palm to the face, real quick. So let's see.
Hmm?
16. Yeah, that hits. 20,
That'll hit.
right?
Yep.
And let's see what the damage is there. 5 points damage to the
All
red
right.
goblin.
And so you said you were like slapping with your palm.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay, like pushing him in there. So,
P-Hunter
okay, so
style, yeah.
as you do that, you hit him straight in the nose, and the nose just caves into his skull
Holy
as he just passes out and dies.
Judge just like
Nice.
looks down at his hand and he's like, "Fucking awesome."
All right, Hollow.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, all you see is Judd just doing something to somebody.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow up right behind Judge, and I'm gonna pull up my rapier and try and take one of those guys out.
All right, there's only one more left, so you just got the one goblin there.
Yep.
So go ahead and move your.
1d plus 3 once we get it right here.
D20.
You gotta roll your d20 to hit first.
Yep.
Always
And
to
that
hit.
should be plus 4. No, actually it should be plus 5 for the rapier.
I don't.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Plus
That'll
5.
hit.
Yes, that will 100% hit. Go ahead and roll your 1d8 plus 3.
Alright. Oh.
Oh no!
What a good
Just but a
follow-up.
scratch.
That's still enough though. So you jam your rapier, seeing what Judd did with just his palm. You take your rapier sword and you just jab it straight into the guy right in between his eyes, as he just goes cross-eyed and just falls flat on his face, dead.
Might have
You guys all right over there?
And Judd turns and slaps Hollow Baron on the shoulder and says, "All right, now let's see what's in this cave."
Alright. Let's
And
go
on-
check it out.
Oh wait, should we? Nah, they probably don't.
What are
have
you
anything
guys
on 'em,
doing
right?
over there? I have no idea. I can't even see you.
Can
Oh
we
yeah,
loot 'em?
so he'll turn around and say, "All right, guys, we're all clear over here. Let everyone know."
Loot the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you inspect the bodies, you can see that these guys just have like they've got beat up leather armor on them, just a makeshift shields each one of them does have, and each one does have a scimitar and a short bow.
No money? Oh man.
No money.
Can we take this? Can we take the weapons?
Yeah, you can definitely take the weapons if you have a
Let's
place to
take the
store them.
weapons. Well, I mean, I have a backpack.
So if somebody wants to doesn't want the shield, I would be willing to take one.
A rogue with a shield? What's wrong with you?
I've gotten hit like 7 times.
I get a bonus for not wearing armor or.
I mean, I got a
shield,
backpack,
I'm
so
gonna
I
go with
mean,
that.
I can throw them in my backpack.
Yeah, big ass backpack.
It's a backpack.
Like
It's
Grand
got
Theft Auto
2
backpack.
shields, 2 short bows,
Yeah.
2
Might as well.
scimitars, leather
I mean, you
armor.
never know. It can come in handy. I mean, I was in the army. Never know when you need equipment.
Oh god.
Open
All right, so you
Or
can go
stash
ahead
it
and
outside
add
the cave.
you can add 2 scimitars and 2 short bows to your inventory.
All right, they're just regular scimitars, right?
Yep, regular scimitars, regular
Should
short
I
bows.
manage equipment then, or
You can, yeah, and you can put them in because you're not going to be wielding them, so you
Right.
don't put them in as active. So you can just manage equipment, type in scimitar, type in short bow, and add 2 of each.
okay, add, and then a short bow
Yep.
and 2 short bows. Cool.
Cool. And Chris, did you say you wanted to take one of the shields?
I was thinking about it, but I'll hold off on the shield. I'll think
Okay.
about it right now.
Because that does take one of your hands, so you wouldn't be able to dual wield your daggers. You wouldn't be able to use your short bow.
You have to take it
Anything
out,
like
put
that.
it away. And then
Yep.
Once I saw that, I was like, oh, never mind.
Cool. All right, so with that, this will be a good place for us to stop for tonight.